Hi friends, this is Jarvis. Welcome back to Guitar Spa, where we bring you all the beautiful guitars reviewed just for you. And right now I have something special, and this is none other than a Martin. And this is not your ordinary. This is one of the flagship Martin series that every other guitar company compares it with, and it is a none other than a D28, a new model D28 that just came in. And I have reset up the whole guitar. This originally came with bone saddle and wood nut. It was really a good sounding guitar with the light gauge strings. I've upgraded the strings to the, because it's sounding very good, but I thought maybe I'll just put a medium gauge strings and lower the action, fit a new FMI saddle. And here we have one beautiful woody sounding D28. Okay, the D28, they used to do D28 in the early we got the 20th century with the Brazilian rosewood, and somehow they stopped using the Brazilian rosewood, and everybody used that D28 as a comparison, the standard which all dreadnoughts are compared. And this one sports a non-forward shift braces, and the braces on the D28 are non-scallop. And of course, people says, well, I can buy a HD28, a herringbone 28 with the scallop braces. Yes, initially the herringbone's HD28 will sound better from the start, a little bit more deeper, slightly warmer, clearer trebles. But when you start with the non-scallop bracing on the back, but the braces are about this high, the tone may start off subdued, the tone may start off a little bit tight, but like what we have said many numerous times, that all D28 over time, 2-3 years once you played it, and if it's kept correctly at the correct temperature and the necks are adjusted periodically, you don't have any problem, because most people don't sell their D28. They keep it, and it sounds, 3 years later it sounds different, 2 years later it sounds different, 5 years down the road, when you get your friends to play it, they say, please sell it to me. That's why you don't see many good D28 out for sale. So let's get started, and we start with the D28 with the Sitka top Sitka top on this guitar. You have white plastic binding with white black plastic purfling lines, and the rosette is just white black, what you call that, plastic inlay on the nothing fanciful. You want there's no flowers on this guitar, nothing fanciful. But if you want tone, this is where it starts. You get an ebony bridge, ebony fretboard that is bound with ebony. The markers are just about 4 mm dot pearl inlays. The back and sides are good old Indian rosewood, but the Indian rosewood are quarter sawn, and the sides you can see it's really tight grain. Just have a look. Nice, lovely tight grain, a little bit white here, and the backs are just beautiful tight grain too. And something to note about the Martin is, when it starts, the wood looks a little bit dark in the Indian rosewood. Over time, with the lacquer mixing it and the resin of the wood hardening, the wood on the back and sides will turn a little bit lighter, more towards a brownish Brazilian color, and the top will turn on to something like an orangey color, because the lacquer does age or so. And you got a head plate that is Indian rosewood with the gold foil Martin inlay on it. We got a groover tuners, chrome groover tuners on this. Bridge and nuts saddle are all bleach bone. I've upgraded the saddle to FMI to give you a little bit more plating tone. A one-piece select mahogany neck with the velour here, or they call it a diamond, which is hand-fitted dovetail onto this body to give you more transfer of the tone. Okay, how does this sound? Really loud, really woody. And it all depends what strings you put. I fitted this with the Martin Lifespan medium gauge strings, Prosper Bronze. So let's listen, just strumming. Just listen to the sustain. It's not the bright type of tone that you normally hear. Okay. Lots of power on this baby. Lots of power. Yeah, lots of power. Okay. The trebles are not like the bright trebles that you hear on the most modern sounding guitar, but it does have really a little bit of the depth, no? So let me just couple on the 3rd fret and you listen. Finger pick. I try my best because my nails are just cut, so it's a bit different. Okay, let's try finger picking a little bit on the 1st fret. Let's try a bit of strumming. There you go, the D28 from the Martin guitars. I personally like the Martin D28. I feel that they over time, at the start it may not sound as good as a HD28 or a D35 that is with a scallop bracing. But buy a D28 because they have clearer trebles. Over time, the bass will be a bit looser, a bit fuller, and 2-3 years down the road you play one, you know, it sounds really different from a new piece. And the other thing I need to just debunk some of the myth, especially in Singapore. Some of the shops will just say, "Oh, Martin guitars, they don't work well in our Singapore weather." That's a whole lot of crap, okay? Because all wooden guitars will suffer in extreme weather conditions. So what I would suggest you to do in Singapore is to buy a dehumidifier and dry it once a day for a week, or once every 2 weeks for a day. You know, that's 8 hours, you know. And your guitar should be kept in optimum position in terms of the condition and stuff like that. And if you're in Singapore, the distributor for CD music, for Martin guitars is CD Music. Look for Yin Lung, or look for Tamis, or look for Mike Mayuni. These are the 3 guys that I know their name. So look for these guys because they will give you the service. They will advise you on what you need to do. But Martin guitars are the ones that age well because their finish do thin down over time. But you get a good instrument over time because really, you know, the people buy a Martin and they don't really sell. So you don't see many, at least in Singapore, not many Martins are for sale because, you know. So if you like this review, what you can do is post a comment just below, a nice comment just below this review, this YouTube review that you're watching. And if you like to watch more guitar reviews, let me give you a strong suggestion. Press this button, subscribe, and you won't be missing any more of this, you know, any more of the good reviews that are coming up, because we always have good guitars that we're gonna tell you about. And this is the latest model, the D28 with a normal neck, 1/11/16. And I'm gonna sign off soon. I'm gonna say, live with passion, play your guitar, allow love, peace, joy, health first, and wealth to be multiplied in your life. May you always see the good in every person, in every situation. Squeeze out the good, because when you focus on the good and then think positive, things will just flow from there. Don't focus on the negative, because there are really enough negative things in the world. Focus on the positive. Look at the bright side of things. If it rains, yeah, it's time to relax and just enjoy the cool weather. I'll see you very soon. My name is Jarvis. Bye bye.